Okay, this is Ernie from Las Vegas Retired. Let's try this again. I'm in this revamped studio, and I had done these cards that I mailed, and I forgot one of the Kelce cards that I had in it, because I'm trying to get all the years, but I did go crazy and got rookies. Some of these cards are only like $2.99. You know what I mean? And there's a anyway, rookie years, 3. Some of them are tops Chrome, Donruss, just say Pinnini on them. I don't really know why they say Pinnini on a whole bunch of them, then they say other stuff, Prizm and this and that. Maybe you guys can explain that in the comments. Okay, so there's 3 Travis rookies, and you know he's compared to our Hall of Famer tight end Gonzalez. He broke 1,000 yard receiving record in the season already. So anyway, there's a nice, that's a Donruss. And that's why I was doing this. I was trying to get every year of those other ones were 2013. This is a 2015 with first year stats on it. So it's a second year card really. And then this is a third year card, because by date 2016. Donruss. And you know, got some neat things to say about record breaking. This is that year, yeah, 3rd NFL season. And then I found this airborne one. I found it. I was like, that was in the thing. So 2016, and it talks about how he's breaks tackles, you know, and got the record. And there's what it says there. Shadow out of the way. You know, you get old, you forget all about everything. I've seen, you know, Tony Gonzalez so many times, it's ridiculous. You know, doing a slam dunk on the goalposts. But anyway, that's a beautiful card there. But I was looking at the card, and that number, that's Pittsburgh. No wonder we beat Pittsburgh. That number 50 looks like he's in amazement. Wow, look at him jump over him. Hell, why isn't he diving over there to tackle him? You know what I mean? But anyway, those are just things we noticed. And then, what did I say? This is 2017, and then, or 2000. I had it all figured out. This is 2018. No wonder. That last one was 2017, and this is 2018, and it says career totals. Pretty good card there. So, and like I said, some of these are like just $1.99, $2.99. So, you know, you'd look around, you find them. They're good, but this one here, I probably, you know, it's one of those. See, probably I liked it. And then these are all rookies of Chris Conley, and got, you know, I don't know, I probably paid like, you know, you got to count the shipping and everything else in there, you know. So that one there, I probably got it for 10 or 15 bucks. Heck, and then that one there was cheap. And I saw the signature on there, autograph. And then I don't know, that was, for some reason, these game-worn jersey things are a big deal. And, you know, the price was right because I was doing the research. And it didn't seem like Chris Conley was popular. But I haven't been paying attention to a lot of that stuff. I got the COVID, or whatever you say, I don't, you know what I mean. And I toughed it out. It was like I said, I need to make a video about the story about how that was, because I didn't just get the blahs like somebody was saying this and that. But you know, these are things you guys got to tough them out, and we didn't. I don't think we needed our First Amendment right to be violated. You know, they're trying to. I think they're trying to abolish the Constitution. That's bullshit. Especially when your vice president actually went to high school, went to junior high school and high school in Montreal, Canada. That's actually, they wanted to break off because they're actually French. They were trying to break away from Canada. So anyway, I don't want to get too nutty about all that stuff. Everything's crazy, but that Chris Conley's good. Oh yeah, see, Chris Conley. They call us, you know, white supremacists. I don't know. I thought I was Indian my whole life because I've adopted and everything, and you know, you have to believe whatever people tell me. And you know, Indian, Native American, not from India, but you know, I thought I was Cherokee. The whole life I was hoping I was related to Crazy Horse. Hell, I read books about him and everything. I just got back from South Dakota about 3 or 4 years during that pipeline protest. I was going to help the Indians because the Holy Spirit said, you want help? You have to help people. And they believe in the Great Spirit, you know, the Most High. And I'm pretty much think it's pretty much the same God that all of us actually worship, and then we fight over my God is better than your God, and you're like, my brother, my youngest brother Mike, he has this saying that's funny, but I shouldn't say it, you know, on here, you know. My God's better than your God, but it's a little more, it's a little bit funnier than that. Quite a bit. It'll just make you laugh. We are such goofballs. So anyway, well, what was I saying? White, oh yeah, because you'll see when on these cards, I love this player, love that player, and you'll see that has nothing to do with their skin color. If they're good players, my favorite player when I was a kid was Willie Mays, because you know what. And then I find out years later I was actually born. I was researching my past, and my birth certificate says that I lived in Compton in 1957. So, whatever. Maybe I should be doing rap, but I don't really like rap. I like heavy metal. You know what I mean? Heavy metal, good. As a matter of fact, some of the best heavy metalists are Japanese bands that I've found. Of course, you know, there's so many around. And there's I've seen a female, look it up, Sakura Yoshida, S-A-K-U-R-A, Yoshida, Y-O-S-H-I-D-A. Watched her when she's like 14. Watch her do some cover covers of, like, oh, great man, she, you know, the Judas Priest or whatever band's lead guitarist. I mean, she does things that's impossible. I mean, but now she's in a band. Now she's older. She's probably, I don't know, somewhere around 18 or something. Really good Japanese female band, and called Hagane, Hagane. They're really good. Check them out. They're on YouTube, and they put out got an album. And I think she created that band. I think she got it together. So anyway, all this shit in our country, we're America, you know. Chinese built our railroads, and Irish, and blacks picked our cotton, you know, till the cotton gin came. You know, I don't know the real story behind all that. They still, but you know, they started sharecropping after the, you know, Civil War, and you know, there's still slavery types. You're still a slave to somebody. You have to get up every morning and go work for minimum wage, or go to Walmart, and now you got to lead people to the line of the robots, you know. And if you had health insurance at Walmart, if you took the health insurance option, that'd take your whole paycheck. So that's bullshit. Not in America. Okay, God bless America. God bless all of us, and just hang in there. Love you all. And comment, subscribe, hit the bell. You know, give me some advice. What do you guys think about, you know, doing the vintage cards? I like getting the cheap vintage cards and opening those and stuff. You can get the whole boxes pretty cheap. Lots of packs, and have fun opening them up and finding, you know, your old players, especially if you're an old guy like me. And they're popular because, you know, we're all still kids. People say, when are you going to grow up? Never. You know, can't. Matter of fact, I'm shrinking. Last time I saw my daughter, she said that. Dad, did you shrink? I probably did, you know. You're slumping around and everything. But look at that card. You know, times change. So let's try to keep our freedom through all these changes. This, oh, we're just protecting you shit is, wait a minute. You know, when I was a veteran, or when I was in the Air Force, I was in the Air Force. I was an expert with the M16. I was going to join the Marines, but then my friends, thank God for them, said, you don't want to do that. I mean, I was just ready to sign, and they were joining the Air Force. Said, no, you don't want to do that. And looking back, the Air Force is the best job I ever had. And my little brother will attest to that. He listened to me. And then you know, of course, I don't want to wish my kids away, but that Air Force job was the best. And I was in supply. I wasn't flying jets. You know, everybody said, what kind of jets? Just a regular job, you know. And so that's it, you know. I mean, that was back in the days where we had the attitude, we had a strong military to keep peace, you know what I mean? If you're a big guy, like one of my sons, both my sons are strong. One's obviously huge, but and actually, if you ask him to fight, he's like, really? You know what I mean? But I had to teach him not to be a bully. All-state football player and wrestler and stuff. And Calvin was like a star football player, and the other one, he wrestled, and he got torn up, but he wouldn't quit. I wanted him to quit. And I used to preach to him about we're not quitters. But anyway, he refused to quit wrestling, but it helped him in the long run, actually. You know what I mean? It's like taking martial arts and, okay, maybe you're not a black belt, but, you know, you learn things. And that's what he did. He learned a lot, and he never quit. Never quit. I mean, our whole family has a lot of stories about that. But I started telling you about, oh yeah, so I taught them not to be bullies, you know, and they're not. They're generally the heroes, and I mean, Daniel's so ornery sometimes when he gets around people. I think he's been knocked out and didn't even know who hit him, and then he's had like 15 cowboys kick his ass. You know, him and his friend got in a fight with him and had fun doing it. I remember seeing him the next day. He was all bruised up, beat up, and I was like, oh my God, they could have killed him. But he wasn't even, he was like, oh well, you know, he wasn't going to suplex a cowboy in the middle of a bunch of other cowboys when they're, you know, starting to fight. So he just learned something and didn't seem to bother him at all. I really couldn't understand that, but we're all different. We might have some of each other's DNA and everything, this and that, but we're in the United States of America. So, all right. God bless everybody, and have a good day.